Couldn't get it figured out, y'all, and now I got a headache. Now I got a headache. I'm fucking dehydrated. I have a headache, and I'm dehydrated, and I have a headache. That shit pissed me off. And then because of all that, I haven't even been paying attention to the Lakers game. What's up, Turp Supreme? I was trying to. I can't find the set. They like removed the setting. I don't know what happened, but I can't find the setting that allows me to share an invite link, like on the Discord, that allows other people to join the live. And that's what I really wanted to do, because it's Saturday night. I wanted to have some guests on. Um, the stars didn't align though, but that gave me a fucking headache. So I'm just gonna have to do a solo bolo tonight. And then me trying to figure all that shit out, I knocked over my rolling tray, spilled bud all over the carpet. Just all bad. Just all bad. Definitely need to smoke out. Definitely got to smoke. And cause I know people. Somebody's gonna ask. I'm smoking the I'm smoking the I'm smoking the rest of that joint. I just lit this up because it was right here. The rest of that lemon jelly joint from this morning. That's what I'm smoking on. All right, let's get some. All right, let's get some. You got smoke in my eye. You got smoke in my eye. All right, my bad. Okay, let's get some ambiance up in here. Okay, and then we're just gonna start off where we left off. Right. So I guess I'm gonna just talk to y'all. I need y'all to comment. All right, because I can't. You can't join me. Oh, shiitake. Uh, yeah, the Lakers are losing. The Lakers are losing by a margin. It's trifling. Um, so let's smoke up. Stressed out, and I need to drink some water. I'm dehydrated. Yeah, this stuff's on another level of the RVR. The RVR is good. The RVR was real nice and like old school purple. But the jelly cookies and lemon jelly is definitely, they got that modern fruitiness to them, that gassy fruitiness. All right. want to make myself a cup of tea. Yeah, yeah, it's it's guava jelly and legendary OG, and thankfully the legendary OG doesn't completely ruin it. RPS said, "Do you drink beer too, or are you a CBD only guy?" I like a nice craft beer from time to time. I don't drink every day or even every week. Um, if I could get my hands on like a really nice beer, Japanese lager, like an aside, if it's been a productive day or I'm feeling kind of stressed out or whatever, I'll sit down and drink a brew. But I'm not a regular drinker or nothing like that. I am a regular smoker. All right, hold on. Pause the music. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers are down by 20. Crazy. What's up, Nate? Uh, I'm smoking. I'm smoking the lemon. No, this is the jelly cookies from Andaway Gardens. That's what I'm smoking on right now. And before that, I was smoking on the lemon jelly, also from Andaway Garden. Yeah, Terp Supreme. That legendary OG that High Alpine and Beliefer cross everything with is actually bag seed. It's not even actual like the legendary OG from Zero Farms. Like it's not seeds or clones grown direct. It's bag seed that they took from the old outdoor legendary OG that was everywhere in like 2021. So that's why it's so watered down because it's most likely it has a an Oregon CBD parent, the other parent or whatever. So I'm not a fan of crossing things into the legendary OG. You know, like I feel like this guava jelly needs to be crossed into something crazier like OZ Kush or something like that. Uh, uh, the legendary OG really can really water down and does water down mostly everything that it touches. Thankfully for this one though, it didn't. Maybe it did just a little bit, but the jelly cookies is still really good. Like the legendary OG didn't ruin it, and that's a good thing. Ugh, man, I can't wait to go to bed tonight. That's gonna feel so fucking good. I really need some water. Actually, yeah, let me grab some water real quick. I'm dehydrated. Um, Nate, you're talking about the new with Type 3, the June plum. Actually, I got that on the counter behind me. Um, I was actually saying this morning that I want to try to actually um, try that for the first time on live. Like I want to do a live stream like in the coming days, and try that out. But I want to do it when Patrick from Type 3 when he's able to watch because he's been busy the past few days. So I could have done that today, but I want him to see my reaction. You know what I think about it, get my initial thoughts because I haven't smoked it or anything. But yeah, that June plum. Let me go get that. Here's a June plum. All right. Yeah. Let me see. Let me open this. All right. So here's the June plum. It's pheno number 8 and number 10 from Type 3. Uh, do I even show it to y'all? I'll give you. Well, you can't really see it anyway. But here is the Type 10. I mean, not the Type 10. Pheno number 10. And then here's pheno number 8. And pheno number 8. So if y'all got either of these, or if you got both of them, the uh, the 8. No, I'm sorry. I had these backwards. The first one I showed you is the pheno number 8. The pheno number 8, it's not as pretty, but it smells danker. It's got more diesel to it. Pheno number 10 is prettier. It's got the cool foxtails on the nug. Still smells great. It's just it's not as diesely as number 8. And yeah, these smell like oh, Type 3 is online. What's up, Patrick? I'm glad you made it back safe. I'm glad you made it back safe. I was just talking about you. Literally. uh, yeah, there's a whole fiasco. Man, dude, I wish you could join me. There was a whole fiasco. Actually, you can join me. We just have to do this crazy. Patrick, let me know if you're going to be on. If you're going to be on for a little bit because I was waiting until you could be online to watch me hit these for the first time. I don't know. Maybe me and you. Maybe it won't. I do want, but so before. So this is actually the second time I went live because the first time I had to cancel it because I'm like, hold on, I need to put in the shit, the whole let people join thing, and I couldn't figure that out, so I ended up just starting it over. What we can do though is if you want to, let's see, how can we do this? You could, Patrick, you could go live on Discord, and we'll just get your audio and everything. I'll put my phone up on a tripod, and that way people could kind of hear your reaction or what you got to say about it. Kind of, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I wish everybody was on the Discord. I would just tell everybody just go to Discord. That would be monumentally easier and better because this dumbass shit is not working. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that you made it back safe and sound from your travels. If you want to, we could get on the phone and put you on speakerphone. That way, people can hear what you got to say. Um, I could call you if you're down for that. Cause yeah, I'll. Oh, but you know what? You know what though? You know what? I don't know. I think low key. I think low key. We should save that. I low key want to save. I low key want to save that. I'm moving too fast. Low key, I want to save that for maybe a daytime live stream where more people are online, and I'm actually prepared because I need to get. I want to get photos of those nugs. I want to get photos of those nugs because we. I want to document all of these type one conversions really well. And if I break into them to smoke them, I'm not gonna be able to get good photos. The Lakers lost by 28 points. It's atrocious. Even though it's Saturday night, not a lot of people are on tonight. Um, I think maybe it's just I know it's snowing. I know it's snowing out east, so I think people just ain't out. Probably just inside chilling, watching Netflix or asleep already, because not a lot of people are online right now. You know, we only got 14 people watching the live right now, so maybe save something epic like that. That way I could get some. I get the pictures. I can get the pictures I want of those nugs, and you could join me. That's that's the important part. You could join me on the live. That's what I really want. So I just feel like let me be patient and not do that at this moment. Um, yeah, I was just smoking the. I was just smoking the rest of the joints of the jelly cookies and the lemon jelly. This shit is hot fire. This is some gas from Andaway Gardens. I went live and talked about this earlier. Code Shabazz10 for that. Christy said, "Where's a good place to get CBD seeds?" Um, uh, uh, um, there's different places. There's not a lot of seed banks, but there are some good European seed banks that have some kind of like different. Um, I have no I honestly I have no idea what I was just saying. Anyways, you have high alpine, even though their genetics are good, but the owner is kind of bonkers. So you know, um, I'm enjoying high alpine genetics, but grown by other people. Hoku seeds, but Hoku seeds is not the best option for a home grower or somebody who's not super experienced, because his stuff is really like you really got to stabilize it. Then you have Zoe Therapeutics, and Zoe Therapeutics has really good options, but he only sells in bulk. So as far as for like the individual small time home grower, you're kind of fucked. Um, um, Neverwinter Botanicals, he sells small amounts of seeds, and he has some like different crosses. Nothing like too crazy or exotic. Nothing super dank like you could get from Zoe. But if you just want to go place an order, you're gonna either have to go to a European seed bank or like Neverwinter Botanicals, because other people sell in big amounts. Because like even Hoku sells in small amounts, and Hoku does have some good stuff. Um, if you want to mess around with like a OZ Kush or something like that, it's cool. But even High Alpine, if you did want to shop there, sells in large amounts, like 100 seed packs for like $200. So the Type 3 market is obviously really small and niche. So there's not all these seed banks for like home growers and stuff to buy seeds. But the good thing about the whole CBD Type 3 community is that if you really need help, somebody out there could probably help you and hook you up with what you need. There's different growers and different breeders that will, hook you up with some beans or even just some bag seeds. Maybe if you get lucky, send somebody some money for time and shipping and get some clones. Um, Patrick said he fucks with my sweater. I gotta acknowledge that. Thanks. It's pretty dope. The sleeves are a little bit like but yeah, it's a little bit of a rainy, chilly day here in LA today. It's been, and where I live, where I moved to, I moved up on a hill, so I'm at a slightly higher elevation, so it gets colder up here, and that's totally fine. I like the cold. I'm an Eskimo, right? I don't mind, but it is definitely like all day sweater wear type of cold. And it's crazy because people out here in LA, like especially like the Hispanic people and shit that come from like these tropical, uh, what's that shit called? The middle of the earth, the equator. They come from like these equatorial environments from like Central America and southern Mexico and stuff where it's just hot as fuck. You see those people out here and they got on scarves and mittens and fucking beanies and parkas and shit in 55-degree weather. It's absolutely insane. But no, it's real cool sweatpants and sweater hoodie weather right now. That's what I love. Favorite time of the year. I love the fall. I love how it gets dark early. Everything's cool and cozy and just it's my shit. And honestly, I think I look better in like sweaters and hoodies and stuff. So it just kind of goes with me, And it's easy. You hop up in the morning, you got to go somewhere, sweatpants and a hoodie, and it's cold, so can't nobody judge you. It's not like you look lazy or bummy. You got on sweatpants and a hoodie because it's like in the 50s. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. What should I smoke next, y'all? We'll roll something up. What should it be? I got oh, let me show y'all this. Hopefully this don't fuck my channel up. So this knife right here custom made by the owner of Neverwinter Botanicals. He also does some blade smithing. If y'all can see, my logo is actually acid etched into the blade. And then on this side, we have his logo as well as a hemp leaf right there. And what's even doper about all of that is that you see all this wood that's in the handle. That's actually hemp stocks. That's hemp stock. So this is a custom cannabis fucking blade right here. This is a Shabazz hemp blade right here. Uh, so he makes blades and he custom orders some shit too. I know he has like a backlog, but if you got a request and you got the money, he could probably accommodate you. Ooh. Christy said, "How'd you land the nickname Shabazz?" That's a long story, but basically it was a nickname that my stepmom at the time, my stepmom gave me when I was a teenager. She gave me that when I was a teenager, and I never really had any other nicknames. Like, mostly people just call me my name. I never really had, I never had like a street name or, you know, stuff like that. So, anyways, so my mom, dear God, forgive me for that. My stepmom at the time, like I said, not my stepmom anymore. I don't know, how does that work? They got her and my dad got a divorce. So my ex stepmom, I don't fucking know. Anyways, she would call me Shabazz, and when I made my YouTube channel originally, I couldn't think of anything creative to like name my YouTube account channel, and so that's just the name that I put on my YouTube account back in like 2010 or whatever, and that's what it was. So when I started back making videos in like 2018, hemp reviews, I thought for a long time about what should I name my channel? Should I something hemp or cannabis related? But I wasn't sure if that was all the content that I was gonna do. I didn't know if I was gonna start doing like video game live streaming or electronics reviews or vlogs or who knew what. So I didn't want to change my channel name to something specific like that. So I just left it as Shabazz. And so that's kind of me now. Christopher said, "Are you making a best of 2024?" Yeah, I do that every year. I've been doing that every year since what, 2020. So that usually comes though. The best of 2024, that comes in January, like late January, early February, after I tried all of the outdoor. Because all the outdoor harvest from a given year comes at the very tail end of the year. So once I get all those videos out for all of for all the outdoor that I'm gonna try, at least the people, if somebody sends me their outdoor in like April, or I just wasn't interested in it and I don't buy it, and it doesn't make it into the best of, well, you got to step your game up, right? You got to step your game up. But anyways, so I do that in the beginning of the New Year's when I do the best of the previous year. Tribe of the North said, "Hey, what are you reviewing today?" This morning I actually did a live review. I did a live review on the indoor lemon jelly and jelly cookie. I give these both the Shabazz seal of approval. These are both some gas, really fire, really fire. Like fruity candy, like tropical fruit candy gas. And it's dirt cheap too. It's dirt cheap. And I got a coupon code. So like I'm not here to like really discuss that. I mean we could talk about it a little bit, but go watch my live from this morning and you could really see what it's all about. But that stuff, man, you're not getting better CBD flower at that price point. Okay, so That's literally like the best stuff you could get for the best price. I'm not saying that's the best stuff you could get for the price that it is. You're not getting better for that price, and um, and I have a coupon code which is Shabazz10, so it's dirt cheap. So everybody should go cop that before it sells out. Uh, I just got this in the mail today. I'm not gonna go really into it. Um, if you're on my Patreon, you will get my thoughts about all this before everybody else. But I'm not really gonna really go into that right now. But I just got this today from LOF. All right. But yeah, we could talk about that pilot a little bit more for sure. Let's do that. What should I smoke though? Because a pilot, I'm gonna do a full on video, a full video. Um, yeah, that's what's up, Christy. No problem. Enjoy your Oregon. My road. Huh, your rogue origin. 1,000 horsepower said, "Can you do a review on Beliefer, Permanent Lavender, or Cheddar Nibs?" Um, I said like this morning, people asked me about the. My bad. I get so distracted. I read the comments while I'm talking, and then I want to I start formulating a response to that comment while I'm in the middle of answering somebody else's comment. I have ADD, y'all. And check this out. You hear people and kids these days like, oh, ADHD, ADHD, like it's a fucking trend, just like anxiety and like bipolarism. Like this shit is cute. No, I got diagnosed with ADD before it was cool, and not ADHD. I got diagnosed with ADD because ADD is an official diagnosis. Like it's not that's not recognized as an official diagnosis by like the whatever fucking organization regulates that. So they just diagnose people with ADHD now, which is attention deficit hyperactive disorder. If you see this gut, I am not hyperactive. All right, I'm not chubby for because I overeat. I'm chubby for a lack of physical activity. But no, I got diagnosed with ADD, just attention deficit disorder, without the hyperactivity when it was still a diagnosis. Um, and yeah, so I'm for real. Okay, I'm not one of these people that like claims to have some like ailment because it's fucking trendy or whatever these people do nowadays. Uh, so anyway, so like I was saying, the believer. Obviously, I want to try the new indoor, but I'm not entirely sure if I don't want to guarantee anybody that I'm going to. I may not get to it before it's gone. I have a lot of like all this outdoor, um, going crazy. So I'll probably try the believer outdoor for sure, but the indoor, I don't know. Terp Supreme said, if you're going with Lost Oak Farms, I'd say the OZ Kush, unless you got any of the ones he hasn't made available yet. I'm not sure who you're replying to with that. Um, and remember, y'all, YouTube actually approved my channel for super chatting. So if you feel like your comment or questions getting buried or whatever, or you really want to say something or be seen or heard, you could super chat now. That's just another way you can support the channel. So, but I recommend, if you're gonna support the channel, get something back for it. That's why I recommend the Patreon or the merch. Because at least when you join the Patreon, you get to see a little bit. I post, for example, I just open up that package. I'm gonna take pictures of it and write a description of everything on my Patreon. occasionally I'll post a video before I post it publicly, or I have a couple Patreon exclusive videos. Um, for example, my Oregon Hemp Heaven series, everybody on my Patreon got to see the whole series before everybody else. So, you know, so if you join my Patreon, you get some in return. Obviously, if you buy merch, you get merch. But if you're not trying to do all that, you can hit it with a super chat. All right. Um, I know somebody out there has like $100 they just don't need. Why hold on to that? That don't make sense. Just hit that super chat button. If you trust me, I could make a better use of it than you can. You know, you're thinking about buying like a display case for your Gundam Warriors. I gotta pay my car insurance bill. uh, so, anyways, though, yeah, yeah, RPS. Yeah, I hate how people glamorize. That's literally what it is. They glamorize and glorify um, like mental and like neuro issues and stuff like that, like anxiety and ADD and stuff, and try to make it. They try to make it cute or whatever. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I can't ever have a okay. I can't ever be somewhere and like not be shaking my leg at all time or biting my fingers or something like that. Like that sucks. And you know, when I have conversations and stuff, I'd be like, I'll stop mid conversation because just an entire new thought just takes over my head. I can't go to sleep because my brain is the only part of me that is hyperactive is my brain. I could be on. Here we go. All right, that's my first super chat ever from Type 3 Cannabis. Hype 3 Cannabis. That's what's up. That's what up. I always see other people's streams and they're getting super chats, and I'm like, oh, like that makes you feel like a real YouTuber. got my first super chat. Major appreciations. Hype 3 Cannabis. Uh, New logo or new slogan, maybe. um, what's up, TJ? I really hold on. Have y'all tried the dose dots from Neverwinter? I really, but this package is closed. I have an open package. Hold on. Actually, I have no idea where I put that. Where the fuck did I put that shit? I have. Oh, you know what? Let me look one more quick. Nah, I don't have a clue. And if y'all don't know, I just moved. I just moved at the beginning of the month, and I'm still not done unpacking. So that's why like I can't find shit because like most of my shit is still in boxes. But I'm gonna just open these up right here. Um, I don't like opening things up unnecessarily because I could have gave these away or something, but um, yeah, I appreciate that, Patrick from Type 3. No, I fuck with these heavy. I fuck with these real heavy. These are the best little CBD hard candies ever. And the thing is that these are like, you could eat this whole bag and you're not gonna get, the whole bag has 950 milligrams of CBD. So what is that, like 1 gram? You know, I'm not sure if it's broad spectrum or just has super tiny amount of THC, but these taste fire. And my whole point is you could eat a bunch of them and you're not gonna get like, you're not gonna get high. All right. Make sure you brush your teeth after eating them though, because little hard candies like this get all stuck in your teeth. You know, that starts eating away at your teeth. You get cavities and shit. Those are good. RPS said I just picked up some LOF Happy Oil and it's a game changer for my anxiety. I'm not usually a tincture guy, but I love it. Y'all want to know what can work really fucking good for anxiety? Check this out. Hold up. Okay, once again, I played myself because what I'm looking for, what I'm specifically looking for, Miss Shabazz moved it, so I can't show you exactly what I'm. Well, yeah, I can. Um, Check this out. Let me try to get it so that you can actually read it. I don't know YouTube's regulations and everything, but microdosing, microdosing psychedelics can help with anxiety. Now, obviously, you can overdo it, and I've never done that. But you know, people talk about having horrible trips and that causing anxiety and stuff. And everybody's different about the amounts that can do that. And not only that, but what people don't realize is there's different strains. Like just like cannabis with mushrooms, there's different strains of mushrooms, and some of them are stronger or weaker than others. Yes, yeah, RPS, yeah, and the same goes for everybody. If you're interested, where the fuck did I put that? Uh, Here, if you are interested in taking that journey, with natural psychedelics and stuff like that, you could definitely hit me up on IG or Discord, and I could help um, facilitate. No, I can't help facilitate that. I can't help facilitate that. But I, what I can do is just give you pointers on my experience, and what, how, where, everything like that. So y'all could definitely hit me up. But like, put it like this: last year or the year before last, I had to. I don't want to say I had to, but went and had Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving at my in-law family's house. So Mrs. Shabazz, her family, and like it's cool. I've known them now for like 10 years, so it's like it's whatever. They're not the most fun people to be around, but they're it could be way worse. They're not bad people, but I like to have fun, you know. And so anyway, so yeah, so on Thanksgiving I took a couple pieces of a chocolate bar, a shroom bar, and that just it puts you in your own little world. A microdose like that puts you in your own little world of enjoyment, right? Because if you've never done mushrooms before, um, you probably have a lot of ideas of what it is. Everybody's like that. I was like that. But in reality, you don't. I mean, I could tell you right now about microdosing. Because if you go for a full-on trip, everybody's experience is going to be different, and you might experience some one thing, and somebody else might experience something else. But with a microdose in general, most people overwhelmingly describe it as a positive feeling, right? And when you microdose, you don't trip, so you don't get any hallucinations or visuals. Your pupils don't dilate, nothing like that. You don't actually go through a psychedelic experience. When you microdose mushrooms, though, it feels like you drank like one too many cups of wine, right? You're middle aged suburban white lady wasted from mimosas, right? At noon, driving home, in your Subaru Forester, swerving with Adele playing in the background. Think about stopping at Target, but you got to get home because you had all them mimosas. That's what a good mushroom microdose can feel like, and obviously that's a strong microdose. That's right at the cusp of that's right at that space between a microdose and actually getting into a trip. Because once you get past that feeling of like that drunken stupor, the next level of potency is starting to feel and maybe see some other things or whatever. But a microdose can range from you feel absolutely nothing to you just are in a better mood. Maybe you have a little bit more energy to you feel loose and confident, like you've been drinking a little bit of alcohol. You don't feel fucked up or drunk or anything. And then the next step after that is going into a full on psychedelic experience. So, anyways, so as long as you stay at that white girl wasted level and down, it's positive. And I haven't had any issues with like anxiety or anything like that. But the most I've done is like 1 gram. So I can only tell you about my experience with that from that angle. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you need to do or whatever with higher doses and stuff. Obviously, like I know plenty and everything, but that's just I'm really all about the microdosing because I think for a lot of people, especially people with just issues like that, like you got ADD or you have anxiety or you have depression or whatever, and you just need that natural mood boost. Maybe cannabis doesn't do it for a lot of people with like anxiety and depression, because not everybody gets that euphoria. A lot of people get negative feelings because cannabis makes you think a lot and gives you sensations in your body. It can make your heart beat faster and everything. And then so you either have that, you could start drinking, or you could move on to other drugs or pharmaceuticals. Yeah, let me um, put that dude in timeout. um, but when you're microdosing mushrooms, yeah, it can really be a good help. It's an all natural way, and it could really boost your day. It could really boost your mood. It could really boost your day. And obviously, mushrooms and psilocybin and all that is highly therapeutic at higher levels too. When you actually start going down that psychedelic journey, there's people that have been, they've ended like decades long addiction to smoking because they have a trip. Um, I've had psychedelic experiences from THC before. I'm so THC sensitive that it gets me just so high that it gives me an ego death, right? And that ego death is what really revitalizes and revolutionizes you when you do have psychedelic trips. When you have psychedelic trips, what causes you to become a new person really is that ego death. Is when that veil is pulled away and you are able to really take account for everything that you've been doing. If you've been a lazy parent, if you've been slacking off at work, if you've been overeating, you've been drinking Mountain Dew every fucking day, I don't know, whatever it is, whatever wrong you're doing, when you have an ego death during a psychedelic experience, you just realize that you're wrong for it and that needs to change or needs to stop. And you fully realize and um, can like almost picture the consequences of doing these things. And it's a real wake up. And so obviously when you go on a strong psychedelic trip, you can have some, strong ego deaths that could really like, they're necessary, they're good for you. But they could be powerful, but they could change your life. But I've experienced ego death getting really high. And it's definitely there's been like positive results from that. There's been times where I've gotten super duper high on accident or whatever, and it's just a part of it. You can't fight it. You just got to write it out, and you go through that ego death part. Um, and you just think about, damn, like I need to stop speeding on the freeway. I got to stop texting while I'm driving, or I got to stop doing this, or I got to stop doing that, or I need to be more careful with this, or I need to be more aware of this person. I need to be more considerate of this child's feelings, or just hopefully you get where I'm coming from. And yeah, and it sticks with you. It's not the kind of thing, those thoughts and feelings stick with you. Obviously, once the experience is over, that actual moment of having an ego death goes away and that veal comes back up. And we need that veal, right? We need that veal because it's there evolutionary. Um, we have it as a protection measure because if we went throughout every day of our lives and we were able to fully, um, what's the word I'm looking for? If we were able to fully stop and consider the consequences of everything that happens and the possibilities of everything, basically the reactions to all of our actions, we would never get anything done, right? Because we would just go around life like, fuck, I could get in a car accident and die today. And that's just the reality of it. But going through life, we have a veil over us that allows us to not process everything we encounter. And that allows us to um, keep going, right? And so that's an evolutionary thing that came from when we were living as hominids, right? When we're hunters, but also being hunted. We can't stop and consider every single sound, or should I drink this water, or is this okay to eat, or just every single thing, because then we wouldn't progress as a people, and natural selection wouldn't be able to take place. Because basically, what happens if you don't have an ego, you're super considerate of everything that you do. And if everybody is super considerate of everything they do, then accidents don't happen as much and natural selection can't take place. And you're aware of like, wow, I shouldn't reproduce and bring babies into this world where like saber-toothed tigers are chasing us down. And so it's an evolutionary thing that we developed to not process everything in our lives. Um, yeah. But when you get super high or you have a psychedelic experience, that evolutionary process, that veil, that that it's like a censorship of our minds that goes away momentarily, and it's a necessary experience. I think everybody needs to experience that at least every couple years. Yeah, that bot is fucking annoying. What they're saying is funny, but let's go ahead and remove them. That's hilarious. Why do people do that? You know, like what's the benefit you get from that? Because I think they're bots that are made for like companies' channels and stuff to try to like people see that and be like, oh wow, like I want to buy that stuff. J Man, I don't know if you're still here, but J Man, fat dude with the shoes said, "Thank you for everything you do for us hemp heads." Uh, like I always say, I appreciate the appreciation, majorly. I appreciate the appreciation. And I want to talk about some of this pilot stuff. Somebody had asked me to check some of this out. But before I do that, though, just a reminder with everything we just talked about, microdosing and all of that, um, if you are interested in starting that journey, you could hit me up and I could tell you what I have to tell you. Um, my advice and my experience. Um, get you started. I'm not sure what brand. But yeah, y'all. So again, I'm not gonna do a full review or anything right now, but Pilot Farm, they did drop their flowers. So my Oregon Hemp Heaven series, episode 3 of this year's season, right, which was season 2. I went to Pilot Farm, which is a cannabis farm, both hemp and recreational marijuana. They are a farm that's up on the top of a mountain in southern Oregon, just about 3 to 4 miles away, just 3 to 4 miles north of the California Oregon border. So they're right there in kind of that same Emerald Triangle, Mendocino, Humboldt climate and landscape and ecosystem and everything. And they're growing cannabis up there. They're growing both hemp and they're growing type 1. Um, and we got we got the we got their CBD flower lineup. And let me just tell y'all, um, it's outdoor flower, right? So like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, it's as good as indoor or anything like that. But it's pretty good outdoor flower. It definitely has a some of the strains definitely have an extra level of pungency to the smell. In particular, the lemon octane. Um, my IG here, I'm gonna put it in the chat actually. It's 110 canatographer underscore. We'll put it in the chat. And speaking of which, y'all, I need you to. That's my new main IG. My old IG, which was just 110 canatographer. Instagram, they took that down. They banned it permanently. So this with the underscore is my backup. That is now my main account. So I need everybody, whether you're watching this now or later, to go follow my new Instagram. It's at 110 canatographer underscore. I just typed it in the chat right now for um, those y'all who want to see it visually. And also, there is a new Discord server because the old Discord server got destroyed by Discord. Make sure you go join that Discord server. And the link for that is in all my video description. But yeah, y'all. So the pilot farm, like I said, I'm not gonna do a full review or anything, but like the lemon this is a lemon octane. And I was just saying this earlier on my live this morning. This outdoor lemon octane is the only outdoor lemon octane that I've ever smelled that comes close to Beliefer's lemon fade pheno of lemon octane, which is living soil indoor. This has that super oniony, garlicky diesel to it with that touch of citrus and pine that just it makes it like reminiscent of OG Kush. So this is by far the dankest outdoor lemon octane ever came across. It really comes close to Beliefer's lemon fade. All right. So their flowers live now. I am gonna do a full review on that and give you all the up close bud shots in the video and everything. But their flower is live now if you want to check it out. I do have a coupon code for them in my landing page. It's just my name, all caps, like most of my coupon codes are. So if you wanna get on that early, Pilot Farm, their new outdoor harvest. That's the mountain harvest, all right. That's grown where they have seen Bigfoot before. They've seen UFOs up there on top of that mountain. They're like 5,000 feet up in the air on top of the mountain. It's crazy. Let me just update my landing page with all my links and coupon codes. Okay. So if, again, going back to the conversation about microdosing and everything, right now, if you go look at my landing page, which is the landing page that's in my video descriptions where it has all my links and coupon codes. It's also in my IG bio. If you go look at that in just a second, there's actually going to be um, hmm. Uh, can't believe the Lakers lost, went out like suckers like that. I don't think that there's going to be any major hemp legislation coming anytime soon. I know that people have been going on about it and are like fear mongering about it, but it's the government and lawmakers and legislation there, and they are dragging their feet like they know how to do. So that's not something I'm like seriously concerned with. Um, the first thing that they're going to go after though is THCA. They're going to stop allowing regular weed to just be sold. Okay. Okay, so my landing page is updated if what you're looking for is information on microdosing. Okay. Christy Hampton for sure. No, 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 no. Look, yo, I'm broke. So the last thing I want is for other broke people to give money they can't afford to give. We could sit up here and like eBay or whatever all day, but um, if you're in my same, that's not helping nobody. you know. So um, yeah, don't feel bad and don't feel obligated at all for anything. I'm just glad that you're here watching the live. I'm glad you're here watching the live. It's just the kind of thing, like I said, you got 50, you got 65, you got $40 burning a hole in your pocket. You were gonna go buy a bottle of fucking scotch with that. No, Shabazz needs that more. That's the type of people I'm after. If you want to support the channel, support me. But if it's not like financially responsible for you to do that, trust me, you need your money more than I need my money because we got families to feed and stuff. So, like I said, I appreciate the fact that you're here watching them. I appreciate that you watch my videos. Just all that. That's all I can ask for. That's all I ask for, and I appreciate the love and time people give. But this company though, MIT, this company is owned by Pilot Farm, and so if that tells you anything, they're really passionate about what they do, and obviously they use and grow their own product. Um, so that's there's a lot of companies on the internet that claim to sell like mushroom and mushroom blends and this and that. You don't know what's inside that shit. You don't know what, and like 9 times out of 10 it's not actually like an actual psychedelic thing, or if it is, it's like Amanita muscaria. um, but this MIT stuff from Pilot is it's actually it's real effective stuff, And wow, that's expensive. Holy hell. I need a webcam. I'm looking at some stuff because I want to start doing more lives like this. Maybe at nighttime, during the day when the kids are at school type shit, you know. But I need a good webcam in order to do that. And I've been looking for what I should get when I can afford it. Um, Cause y'all, living in LA is not cheap. It is not cheap. Christy, I'm broke. You talking about a GoPro? I'm looking at options under like $40. I'm on Amazon looking at budget webcams, and I can't even afford that. Otherwise, I would have got one already. Um, so yeah, a GoPro 9. I would love to have like some like good camera like that set up as a webcam, obviously, but honestly, I'm not out here like I'm not a streamer or anything like that. So I don't need anything super crazy. I just need some this resolution that I'm on right now on my iPad. I just need something as good as that. If it's as good as that, it's fine. So I'm a cop a webcam, you know, soon enough. Just something light, so I could, you know, just be going live and stuff. Um, I have a DJI Pocket Osmo 2 camera that I use for traveling and vlogging. So, and that's gimbal. That's on a gimbal. So I don't need a GoPro. I have the whole gimbal. So yeah, no. I appreciate the advice though. I just need something light. I'm trying to get like a little $30 webcam. But yeah, it's not cheap though. Shit, it's not cheap though. Just even trying to just you know like the whole thing. Do I pay this bill or do I put gas in the car? That's where we're at right now, and it's a struggle, and it gets better. It gets better and it gets worse. It's just an expensive time of the year. So you know the chill guy meme. I'm just a chill guy. All right, I'm a chill ass dude, and I don't stress over it too much. As long as my kids are taken care of, roof over their head and everything, that's all I can really ask for. I'm just a chill dude. I do want to smoke though. What should I smoke that I've already reviewed? Yeah. What should I smoke? What should I smoke? I don't want to get put to sleep. I got an ounce of not an ounce. My bad. I don't know what I'm tired, y'all. I got a quarter ounce of the Hulk from Cowden. It's a nice bud. It's like a nice Jack hair, you know. The Hulk from Cowden. I might roll up just a fatty of this. I might roll up a fatty of the Hulk. It's just nice. It's not. It's not dank or skunky or gassy bud. It's really nice bud. And again, it's an iPad camera, so good luck trying to see that. But super nice quality bud, like super good fire. Actually, I am gonna smoke some of this. Um, if you're looking for just like straight gas or whatever, but if you want something, it's not the straight gassiness. But if you want something that is reminiscent of like a Jack Hare cross in all ways, in smell, in looks and effects, because it's like sativa dominant effects, the Hulk from Cowden's the way to go. Let me show y'all another nug. Let me see. I know you can't really see the nugs, but I think you could get an idea, right, based on that, because it won't. Does it focus? Will the camera focus? No, the camera's not focusing. But and look, we'll even splash some light on it. So, really nice sativa dominant. Somebody said, what are the effects like? Sativa dominant. It's just like a Jack Hare. It smells really similar to a Jack Hare. It's got a real earthy, piney citrus. And it's got those sativa dominant effects. Now, obviously, this is a type 3, so it doesn't have sativa dominant high, but it has the sativa dominant buzz. The effects that you get are sativa dominant, and that's fine with me right now because I'm really sleepy. I can't sleep till my family gets home though. Um, so I don't want to smoke an indica and like pass out right here in my chair. So we're gonna roll up some of this. Well, we are rolling up some of the Hulk. We're gonna roll up a nice little bleezy of the Hulk. And supposedly this is a Jack Hare cross. I can't confirm that at all, but I will say though that that's what I compare this strain to. Like Jack Hare with like a fucking more modern haze or something. It doesn't really have a hazy smell to it, but it definitely has that kind of old school pine and like dirty lemon ness that a Jack would have. Let's see, you got the wrap popping. That's a good question, Basehead. He said, does sativa CBD cause paranoia like normal weed? Absolutely not. No. You got to realize that most of the effects you get when you smoke CBD flower is mostly just body effects. Um, that's kind of what it is. You're kind of getting all of the effects of cannabis, but just the body effects. You might get a little bit of a mood elevation, a relaxation from time to time with some strains, but it's mostly physical. So when I talk about sativa dominant CBD strains, I'm really talking about it doesn't sedate you, it doesn't make you sleepy or anything like that. It's something that's going to leave you functioning and clear headed during the day. I've never found some people talk about smoking sativa and they talk about it and they say like, oh, this is an energizing strain, it gives me energy. I don't think I've ever had a strain, maybe a type 1 back in the day, but definitely not a type 3 strain that is this energizing. To me, sativas and sativa doms, they're not sedating at all. So yeah, this whole perfect thing to light up right now. I would go make myself a glass of tea, but it's already 11 o'clock. And I drank a sugar-free Coca-Cola. store brand Coke Cherry, which has caffeine in it. So I'm not trying to overdo the caffeine at this time of night, even though I'm tired. I'm really tired, but I'm also not trying to stay up. If I had to stay up, then I would drink some tea. Y'all, I'm an everyday tea drinker too. I drink black tea and I drink green tea. It just depends on how much caffeine I need because green tea has less caffeine than black tea. So if I just need a little bit of a pick me up, I'll go for a glass of some green tea. But if if I haven't got enough sleep and I really need to wake up, I really need some energy to last me, then I'm going to drink a glass of black tea, some English breakfast tea, always with lemon and sugar. I don't put milk. Always lemon and sugar. All right, y'all, check out that blunt. I'm a master. I'm a master blunt roller. Um, that's just never gonna go away. All right, that's just part of growing up in the hood, rolling blunts, smoking Black and Miles. It is what it is. Where's my lighter at? Here's a lighter. Christopher said, "What wraps do I use? I like to use high hemp wraps. Right now, I am using. Peep this, don't roast me, but I'm Lion Rolling Circus. These are actually Canadian blunt wraps, and this is just natural. I don't like. You see, Canadian hemp. I don't like the super flavored terp stuff. High hemp's flavors are cool because they're not overdone, but like the juicy J's and stuff. No, like B White said, like that shit gives you another kind of cancer. Uh, who knows what type of flavorings are in those wraps? But if other than that though, if it's a good decent wrap that's like not flavored, I'll fuck with it. But these, I got these in one of the subscription boxes. That's why I have these. I didn't buy those from the store or anything. If I'm buying wraps, it's gonna be high hemp, the alien, the green alien Area 51. Those are my favorites. The Area 51 wraps from High Hemp. Hold on. I've tried zigzag wraps before. I haven't tried them enough that I could give you like a solid, I couldn't give you a solid opinion. But I've tried them before. I might have to mute the audio real quick, y'all. Hold on, my kids are coming. The Hulk smoke's good. It's not super flavorful or anything, but it smokes good. Uh, you said has have I tried any of the Ellie Who? I haven't. I haven't gotten any of the Ellie Who yet. My bad, y'all. My iPad's about to die. Yeah, and this Cowden, the Hulk, it's not. It's like I say, it's very reminiscent of like a classic like Jack Hare cross in every way. It's not the most pungent, funkiest stuff ever. It's not the tastiest thing ever. But if you want some like sativa dominant effects for a not expensive price, because it's not expensive and it's indoor. I did a full video on this strain, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Is there an indica you can recommend for daytime for anxiety? I wouldn't recommend an indica for daytime. Um, I mean, unless you're just gonna be chilling, but like, who wants to smoke some Kush, and then like go work at AT&T? Like you can be drowsy and stuff. I do think critical. Somebody said critical berries. Critical berries is an indica dominant. It's an indica strain genetically, but effects wise, it's kind of right in the middle. That's a cool one. That's a cool one. If you do want an indica, I would say a OZ Kush, because OZ Kush is indica, but it's not super strong. It's not gonna like knock you out. OZ Kush is a good, yeah. It's a good. It's a good. It's a yeah, yeah, yeah. But honestly, Tony, I recommend um, everybody who has, if you're new to CBD flower, 'cause I know people are watching this, you might be new. If you have just general questions, you need regular, you need answer. You're looking to buy, you're looking to shop. Yeah, you got my videos and stuff. But if you want more opinions and stuff, I recommend you join my Discord because people are online on there all day that can answer your questions. And a lot of those people have tried strains that I haven't. I try most strains, but I don't try every single strain that's out. So if you go on my Discord, you could get answers about pretty much any strain or anything that you're curious about that I can't answer. I really recommend that. And again, the link to my Discord is in all my video descriptions, or it's in my landing page, which is also my video description, my IG bio. Make sure you go follow my new IG. I'm gonna type it in the chat. All right, y'all. If you have Instagram and you're not following me, go follow me on Instagram. All right. I just put it in the chat. If you can't see the chat, it's at 110 canatographer underscore. Don't do Bubba Kush. You will see. Yeah, yeah. Bubba Kush is a great indica, but it's also an indica that will. It's a sedating indica, and it's if you're an experienced indica smoker and you smoke Kush during the day already, then fine. Like me, I smoke Kush during the day, fine. But if you're tired, if you work a exhausting job, or you're one of them people that like lives on 4 hours of sleep every day, don't smoke no Kush during the day because you will go take an unsanctioned nap and get fired. All right, it's gonna be one of them scenes where you just put your head down, and next thing you know, your manager is tapping your shoulder, and telling you to clock out. Yeah, I smoke bubble all day too, and yeah, it really chills me out. I'm a chill guy, but it turns me into an extra chill guy. But not everybody can handle it. So, like I said, there's some people that like work them jobs, um, you know, where they work like super early in the morning, and like obviously you want to spend time. So there's people that don't get a lot of sleep, and for those types of people, I don't recommend indicas during the day because anything will cause that drowsiness to come on. Yeah, Tony, I definitely recommend hitting up the Discord, or you could DM me on IG if you have any direct questions. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, a good indica like I think a Bubba is just a classic indica, and yeah, it's good for a Bubba or a OG. Like you smoke some Royal OG or some Bubba Kush CBD flower, and if your body needs a reason to be sleepy or slow down, it will get sleepy and it will slow down. um, but yeah, y'all. You see, zero sugar cherry cola. I only drink zero sugar soda. Soda has so much sugar in it. Um, and as Americans, we consume way too much sugar. That's part of the reason too why we're so overweight. If you at least switch your soda to zero sugar soda, you're cutting out a huge amount of sugar. And trust me, look, I've been drinking only zero. I never drank a lot of soda, but I'm the type of dude where like, if we go get pizza, I want to drink some soda with my pizza, or I go get like In and Out, like a nice cheeseburger or something. I want a root beer or a Coke or a Sprite with my burger. So when I do drink soda, which is not every day, um, it's always zero sugar soda because that's just it's an easy way to cut out that sugar intake. And after you drink it for a while, you get very used to it, and to the point where you could even start preferring it. Because a lot of times now, if I try regular soda, it's just so overwhelmingly sweet, way too overwhelmingly sweet. Um, Yeah, aspartame and sucralose, they have a different flavor than regular sugar. Yes, but I'm telling you, you get used to it, and you get used to not being dehydrated. Because when you drink regular soda, it's a diuretic because it has so much sugar in it. It's a not diabetic, but a diuretic, meaning it causes it uses up your body water level, and it actually dehydrates you. But zero sugar soda doesn't do that, so it's not a diuretic, and so you get used to drinking it and not like being parched afterwards and stuff. Um, to the point where I'm completely like, this is normal soda to me. This is completely normal soda. I don't even consider like drinking regular soda. To me, this is what soda tastes like now. Yeah, aspartame is not something that you want to drink all day, every day. It definitely is. Even if it's not super bad for you, it's not good for you either. So, but like I said, I don't drink soda every day. And when I do drink soda, it's just with like one specific meal that I think that sounds good with. But I drink water mostly. All right, y'all. My iPad is about to die, and I think that's a good point to get off. I know it's already like what time is it? Like 2 a.m. on the East Coast already. So all y'all who are in the Midwest, the East Coast, up late, chilling, kicking it with Shabazz. I appreciate you. That's dope. Yeah, right here on the West Coast, it's 11:05, so it's not that late, but I know it's late for y'all out east. Shout out to those people up late. I know it's snowing, it's cold outside. You're probably inside on the game. Got my phone propped up, on your ashtray, on your coffee table, just kind of glancing down from time to time. That's dope. I appreciate you, being here on the live stream. Um, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and close that out. All right. Good night to everybody. I'll see you on the next video. Make sure you go follow my new Instagram account. Go follow me on Instagram at 110 canatographer underscore. If you're interested in mushroom microdosing or anything like that, hit me up. Go join the Discord. Link is in all my video descriptions. Patreon merch, all that shit. All right. All right, have a great rest of your Saturday night. I hope if you're playing video games, man, I hope that you clutch that shit. Everybody else, hope you have a restful comfortable night's sleep. And I hope that everything is bountiful and fruitful for you and your families. And I love each and every one of y'all as human beings, my brothers and sisters. So I'll catch you on the next one. All right, deuces. All right.